presenting already certain outcomes of this discussion, of course pending of the board saying yes, 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 and then leaving the membership a little bit of room for adding, contradicting, and this. Or it was what Sabrina said, that she will prefer a more open this, asking not as extended like this questionnaire, something a lot more targeted, but more open, more, I don't know the words, but if I recall, that means we can go to the board with the two options and say, look, because it's the political decision, what they want, how much they want to hang.
They will want a recommendation as to what we think is the best step for the process.
Well, then we need to have a discussion in the 2 minutes
Because there are two parts to this. One is, do we want to get more evidence of what the members think of what should change? In other words, the problems.
I do.
Or do we want to just go to the members and say, we already know what we think. We think we know what the problems are. Here are some proposals and options. What do you think of the proposals? And there are two steps. Do we want to get input on both steps or just the second step? This is my question.
I think that this kind of decision executive board must take.
But what do we think so we can make a recommendation?
Yeah.
I got a little bit lost with your presentation, sorry.
So do we want to ask the membership what they think are some of the problems? But
a little bit go back to before this meeting.
Yes, but maybe more, a bit more structure.
Okay, fine.
That is one question.
Yes.
And if so, we need to do this, if the board approves, straight after the June board meeting.
Yes.
So we can get the answers and then feed it into the September gathering. That is one option.
Not only that, even before the August meeting, have some
maybe
idea if some of these topics should be continued in the list, or we need to add
do
another
we want
one.
more information and actual evidence?
I think we need more information.
Because we could do both. We could do a first round of information, and in the second we can start doing it at the gathering, and if there are not many people there, we could look at maybe some more consultation.
Yeah, but we will not. Think? Yeah, my view is that I think doing something now after the June meeting, a little bit more broader to all membership, not to this selected group that we selected, will help. My view is a little bit controlled, not a totally open thing, because we need to rely what we have done here also in these 2 days, and then when in September we have our meeting in August, we bring all these things at the same level. We then go to the gathering with some initial discussions about some of the solutions or some of the options that may be available to solve what they have identified as challenges, and then we initiate the process of...
So who should this be sent to? NPCs and IX?
All members.
And what about board members?
2, if you want to, but the board member will be there.
Committees?
Yeah, Ethics Council for sure.
No, Ethics Council for sure. And if you want to send it to committee chairs, that they can...
Well, they're part of the structure.
Yeah. So a broader consultation to the...
A broader consultation.
And do people think, because someone's going to have to write this questionnaire, probably Joanne and I suspect, to do a first draft and then get your input, but are you agree that the questionnaire we originally did is too broad because it doesn't have areas, and are you agree that we put them into some areas?
Yes, in these principles.
And shall we pose some questions to help?
I think so.
Not solutions,
but
questions?
Yeah.
So we will have a go at making some questions.
Maybe not the questions, but the options to choose. No?
We haven't come up with all the options.
We still don't have
That's the problem.
Because the questions, they have a lot of answers, different answers from different positions.
Yeah.
At this point, I would say really as brief as possible, bias towards briefness.
So maybe for each section, maybe no more than 4 or 5 questions. Something like that.
It will be long already, We
have or less.
Well, it may not be 8 areas. I think we have kind of 6.
6 per 4.
So 6 times 4 is 25 questions.
2 or 3 even.
2 or 3. You only want to know a sense if these are the things that they want to
exactly.
touch. And
the criticism is that too often there's too much information and people feel boxed in when there's too much. So
and we'll have on each question we'll have anything else you want to say.
Give them that option.
The other thing, so we will get that ready. We will obviously have to circulate this and also show it to the board. we're going to have to get moving. The other piece of follow-up is communication to the membership about our work and our meeting. There we discussed that we would try and have some communication after as much as possible, and we were discussing in the break earlier today whether that communication could be something like we have met, that we had a productive meeting.
Here's a picture.
That we have identified the principles and the process for the review and the areas, and that we're going to be reporting to the governance board in June. We could also say that we've agreed that the principles of engagement are very important, or something like that, just so that the members know that we are underway, that we think engagement is important, which is good for them. Just something short.
Yeah. I
With
think
our
that's...
lovely photo.
Exactly. Beautiful picture.
Did you send a photo?
Yes. Well, a wee something.
We
transfer. Yeah. So who do we have to ask for this? Because we are a committee of the board, so it's not up to us to make
the board
suggestion for communication.
I would have
you can
do that with Craig and
you can draft. You draft a little bit, not the concept, and then Craig can massage it. It is not a very long document because he's now overwhelmed with
Paragraph.
million. Yeah, exactly, and do that, and then we send it to our membership and to all our structures, and we will probably put it in our Paralympic newsletter. As one of the news for more a broader understanding of everybody.
So the outcomes from this meeting will be some minutes, a presentation to the board, communication, short communication, and a questionnaire.
Okay.
Anything
Sounds good to me.
else?
How we communicate between each other by email and with transfer?
Email.
By email?
That's a good point. Does everybody have that?
Maybe some
Everybody's
Telegram, WhatsApp, something push the more
once
communication.
We've all been copied.
We've all been copied, no? There's a distribution list.
So Dwayne's the...
Yeah.
I have it here.
Yeah, you sent all the documents to all of us at the same time. So.
Yeah, I see everyone's email here on the photo.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, so that's got everyone's correspondence. Okay, I'm conscious we're just slightly over time. I want to thank you all, particularly thanks to Maria. You've guided us through a massive piece of work in the start of it. Obviously there's lots more to come, but I think we've made a really good start, and thank you all for your contribution. Safe travels home, some of you a little bit further than others, and we will speak to you all soon.